Yeah, about art in Bulgaria. Well, I wasn't here for almost 7 years, so I can't say a lot of the art in Bulgaria and what was a reason for me to come to here. It was more about personal contacts. So long years ago, Bulgarian theater manager Vasilka Bumbarova, who I knew for long years in Russia, invited me to here, and we worked 3 years with Theater Replica and get, I think, as humans very close to each other. And for me was this human contact probably the most important thing why I stayed here, why I wanted to work, that we had the chance to create a, for us, unique safe space where, and with the audience together, I think in the time when we worked together more, we had our own audience who wanted to go with us in a very deep process to understand our pains, our hopes. I hope it was like this, that for a lot of people who came to our performances, they had a possibility that maybe they weren't speaking about their pain or their hopes, but through the actors, they were in the same space, they could go through this. And so we had a very deep contact with the audience, and yeah, that was my happiness in the art in Bulgaria to have this. And this is actually also why I chose to make this novel, this roman. At first, maybe it was just a present for these actors I so much in love to, because I found in the roman and knew that for everybody of them there would be wonderful role. But on the other hand, it is somehow a result of a lot of work in documentary theater together that we could go to very deep and hard questions how people could live who survived in childhood violence. And our performance is a lot about violence. It's a lot about how people could handle after violence happened to them. And I knew from a lot of personal discussions with people from Bulgaria that a lot of things have happened to their life, but they didn't found a possibility to speak about it. So we want with this performance to create a space that people who survived this violence have somewhere a space to go to. Marmeladov said, one of the figures of the roman, every person deserves a place where he can go to. And we want to create the space for people who survived violence. And I think that the Bulgarian audience is not ready for this. It's not that it's not ready, they need it very much. I think they are over ready to speak about this. And this is actually, for your question, what is not enough in the Bulgarian theater. I can only speak what I would like to bring to here, what I feel it's necessary. I wasn't here 7 years, I don't know. I could just speak what I'm bringing. So, of course, I remarked that more and more the performances of Sasha Morfov are less. I think Bulgaria very needs his performances because I grow up on these performances. The performances of Sasha Morfov were like a teacher for me. I learned directing by watching these performances, and I hope that young people in Bulgaria will have a lot of possibility to watch it. Yeah, but that's another topic.